All right, so we got a surprise early summer video. We're gonna do the way too early mock draft for the season now that rankings have come out. Um, so just before we get into this, um, I renewed the league. Draft obviously, draft date undetermined. Um, but what am I going to explain? So, all right, so let's talk about the draft order. Let's refresh the draft order. So, McGill has the first. Um, Evan has the second. Jeeps has the third pick. Brett has the fourth. Andrew has the fifth. I had the sixth. Ethan seventh. Gligo eighth. Miranda ninth. Nihil 10th. So I'm actually going to. This draft could look completely off the chart. I'm gonna guess who I think's gonna keep who. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna do that first. I think okay, well first let's show the so this is what they have for the top 20. As you can see, CMC still at one. CD Lamb made the climb up to two. Obviously Tyreek Brees Hall made a huge jump. Bijan Jefferson Amon-Ra is now a first round pick. AJ Brown JT. It was if you can see the rankings are pretty pretty different than years past. Just wanted to see where. Okay. Okay. So I believe that McGill, we already know McGill. He's going to keep Barkley second round. I think that Evan, based on what I saw from his team, I think he's still going to keep Lamar. I think he's in a good spot for a quarterback with Lamar in the fourth round. Japes goes Puka. Um, late round. Uh, I know you picked him up. I gotta think about what round that is. Same thing with Brett with Kyron. So obviously I'm gonna keep these picks in account for when you guys make each pick because I know that they're not gonna show in these 10 rounds. I still think Andrew keeps Montgomery, eighth round. As of what I've seen with the keepers and players available, I'm leaning Jamar be my first round keeper. It's not set, but it's just I think that's more realistic right now than Allen, even though I'd love to keep Allen, which I still could if the rankings change. Ethan keeps saying Laporta. When I look at the rankings, there's no way he doesn't keep Amon-Ra. There's no way he gets him in the second round. Um, I think Galigo, he didn't have a lot to keep. I think he goes A chain still. Um, I know you drafted him in like the last round. Miranda keeps talking about Jahmyr Gibbs, but at the end of the day, I still think my guts tell me he keeps CD Lamb. Um, and then Nihil, great keeper with Brees Hall. So let's get into it. I have the rankings on my phone from the actual mock draft, so that's what I'm going to be looking at. All right, we already know first pick, McGill. McGill could cause some bullshit here, but straightforward, McGill, CMC. I think that's pretty pretty straightforward pick there. Evan, let's see. Evan calling out the bullshit from him. He's going Tyreek Hill. I think at the end of the day, he looks at, explosive plays. He's going to put up points. Um, more consistent QB play for his fantasy purpose than Jefferson, but I honestly don't think you could go wrong. I just think he goes Tyreek, which leaves Japes to take Jefferson third. Um, Obviously new QB, but the talent speaks for itself. So here's where it gets interesting because I initially was making the mocks with Ethan keeping Laporta, but at the end I still think he keeps St. Brown. So Brett, let's see, Brett, I'm gonna take a look. I think Brett's gonna ultimately go with, let me see. I think Brett at the end of the day he goes with Bijan, new coach, um, Raheem Morris. They're gonna get the ball on the ground. They're gonna get the ball to him. New QB with Kirk. They'll utilize Bijan perfectly. I actually think that Bijan's gonna break out this year. Um, so I think he goes Bijan there. Let's see, Andrew. See, the whole draft's thrown off. Like all my mocks are thrown off now because of the keepers that I have. I think Andrew's gonna look here. I don't think he's really gonna like much. And he's already keeping Montgomery, so he has a running back in the eighth round. I think Andrew's gonna take a look here, and I think Andrew takes. I think Andrew, where is he? I think Andrew's gonna take Jonathan Taylor because that's not even like people can shit on the Jonathan Taylor pick, but if he's healthy, bro, healthy, they got rid of Zach Moss, so Zach Moss isn't even there now. If AR is healthy, like I don't know, that could be like what was it, 2021 Jonathan Taylor? Easily a good chance. And for this purpose, why, like with the picks that I'm seeing, this is why I'm leaning on keeping Jamar just to have him at that spot. Um, all right, so Ethan, this is gonna, this is where it gets tricky. So Ethan, I have him keeping Amon-Ra with his next pick, so second. He could go Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't think he would go double Lions though. I just think I don't think his first two picks would do that. He he could. You know what? Let's see. So, you know what? I think he does. I think he goes running back with Jahmyr Gibbs. I think he wants to get his running back set by the ranks. That's actually a good pick right there. Um, it's tricky because you have to take in account when you're looking at these rankings, the keepers that already are not going to be available. Galigo, let's see. So Galigo is sitting at 8. You know what? I think Galigo, he regrets trading him last year, and then he ended up having an explosion. I think he goes AJ Brown again. I think the end of the rounds are pretty tricky. Miranda, this is why I think he keeps CD Lamb right here, automatic right there. And then Nihil could go either way here. So Nihil's got Brees in the fourth, so he's sitting here at 31. Does Nihil go? So let's take out these four right here. Does Nihil go double Jets? Does he take Garrett Wilson with Rodgers? Does it finally pay off? Does Nihil risk it on Marvin Harrison? Does he go back to Devontae Adams? I think that Nihil is going to lean with Garrett Wilson here. So he's back to back. I think he goes Wilson, high ceiling with the Jets, with Rodgers this year. I think this is going to be the year Rodgers will stay on the field probably. We know Nihil likes his running backs too, which is why I think he goes. Okay, ready? I think he goes Derrick Henry right here. Nihil goes Derrick Henry in Baltimore with Lamar, run heavy backfield. I think he does it. I think he goes Derrick Henry here. He likes his running backs, run heavy team. I think he goes Derrick Henry. Um, See, in most of my mocks, I had right here Miranda getting Jahmyr Gibbs, but I think Ethan's gonna snag him now. But so we have Miranda sitting here with CD at the end of the round. So does Miranda look at Marvin Harrison? Does he look at Devontae Adams? They got Chris Olave, Brandon Ayuk, Travis Etienne, Mike Evans. I think Miranda's gonna sit there and he's gonna be like, you know what? He's the clear number one, no Hollywood. Kyler's healthy. There's no reason why he shouldn't have over 1,000 yards. I think he goes Marvin Harrison here. So receiving core already loaded. Um, and then we got Galigo sitting here. So he's got AJ Brown. He has A-Chain as his keeper. I think this is a straightforward pick for Galigo. I think he goes Devontae Adams right here. Ethan uses his keeper. He gets Amon-Ra. He's got a Lions duo here. So I'm sitting here at 15. The next highest ranking player for me is Chris Olave and Ayuk. I don't think that they should be that high. Uh, I personally like Travis Etienne right here. I think he ended up shocking me a lot last year with his production. I think that they're going to go through him too. I think, yeah, that's the pick that I would take, I think. Okay, so Andrew's sitting here at 16. He's looking, I don't think he'll buy into Olave or Ayuk. I don't think he buys into Mike Evans. Does he either go Debo? Does he go Josh Jacobs? Um, oh, this is tough. Does he go Josh Allen? I don't think Andrew would take Josh Allen this early. I don't think he actually would. So the question is, does he go Josh Jacobs? Does he go Debo? I think I think Andrew goes Travis Kelce right here. Gets his tight end off the board quick. I think he goes Travis Kelce. So Brett is looking at does Brett go Chris? I can't honestly see Olave or Ayuk going in the second round after last year. Mike Evans could. I know Brett has him or had him. I don't think Laporta is worth a second round pick either. I don't see it. I think Brett tries to piss me off, piss a lot of people off. I think he steals Josh Allen right here. Gets his QB 30 points a week. Pairs it with Bijan. So we have Japes now. Just all right, so Japes has Jefferson and Puka. I don't think Olave or Ayuk. I don't think he takes either. Does Japes take Mike Evans and, and complete his receiving core right here? I don't know if Japes would go receiver right here. I think Japes would probably be looking for a running back right here. I don't know. I don't know if he sold on Olave or Ayuk. I feel like he would pick Debo before he would pick them. Do you go Pacheco? Pacheco's right here too. Josh Jacobs with Green Bay. Josh Jacobs with Green Bay could be good. The run game could be good there. They got a decent O-line. Mm, this is tough. Oh, there's so many picks here. I think Japes will take. See, I think he can get a decent bargain right here. I think he sees an abundance of receivers that could go back to him. So I think he goes running back here. I just don't know if it's going to be Pacheco. I think Japes likes Green Bay. I think he goes Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs healthy in Green Bay, Jordan Love, run game, good old line. They're gonna use him. So I like that. I actually like that pick. Evan, so Evan's got Lamar here. So where's Evan gonna go? Does Evan go Olave? Does he go Ayuk? Mike Evans? Um, does he go Debo? I think Evan goes with Chris Olave right here. I don't think Evan sold on any of the running backs here yet. And then McGill gets Saquon right here on a back-to-back. So McGill, this is interesting here. I feel like if Josh Allen was there, McGill would have taken him for sure. But I think Brett's gonna take him early. So McGill's sitting here. He's got CMC, he's got Saquon. I don't think McGill goes Ayuk. He could go Mike Evans. Mike Evans, I mean, looked really good with Baker last year. Basically a touchdown a game. I think McGill goes Mike Evans here. Healthy Mike Evans. Solid Mike Evans last year. And then I think Evan. See, does Evan go receiver here? Does he wait on the running backs? There's honestly a good amount of running backs that fall, like James Cook. Where does Evan go here? So let's see. They're gone. He's gone. He's gone. So the rankings would go up here. I just don't think Evan would pick Pacheco over. I think Evan goes Debo here. Evan's receiving core solid off the bat. Japes is sitting here now. He has the choice to go Pacheco if he wants. He's already got Jefferson and Puka, so he doesn't really have to push receiver here. I think he's sitting there. He's seeing him. He's taking him. He said he's gonna push the ball down the field even more this year. He's got Hollywood Brown now. There's no reason he's not taking Mahomes. He's taking Mahomes right here. Um, so Brett, let's see. So Brett has Kyron. So he's got Kyron and Bijan. He's got Josh Allen. Brett does need a receiver. I don't think he would take I don't think I honestly don't think he would take Laporta here. Like, ooh. I don't know. I think Brett's really sold on fuck. I think Brett goes Ayuk right here. Still sitting there. Brandon Ayuk gets his first receiver on the board. All right, so Andrew's here. Let's see. So Andrew's got Jonathan Taylor, Travis Kelce. So he's got his running backs. He's got Taylor and Montgomery. He's got a tight end. So I think receiver would probably be in play here, but I don't think he would like a lot of the receivers right here. Let's see. So does Andrew go Drake London? Like, I don't know how convinced he is on. Does he go DJ Moore? He doesn't like Caleb. Could he go Nico Collins? We go with Houston. We got Pittman, Jalen Waddle, DK. I don't know. I think Andrew would take a chance. Drake London. Kirk Cousins now finally got a QB, new head coach. I think chips are there. Um, so I'm looking here. I don't see a lot. So I think I would just pick Hurts right here. I'd take my QB. So Ethan sitting here, he's got Gibbs, he's got St. Brown. Would Ethan take Sam Laporta here? Would he go triple lion? I don't know if you could go triple lion, but like Laporta is the number one ranked tight end right here. I feel like nobody is going to take Laporta right away. So what does Ethan have? So he's got Amon-Ra and Gibbs. Okay, so he already has his keeper used. I do. I think he takes him. I think Ethan's gonna go over line. He's the next best available player. Sam Laporta. All right, so Ethan. Three Lions. That was not planned. So Galigo's sitting here now. He's got AJ Brown, Devontae Adams, and Devon Achane. I think he goes running back here because I don't know how sold he is on Achane. I think he goes Pacheco, constantly in the red zone. Good offense. He was actually really good at second half of last year. So Mirando, two stud receivers. So I think you lean running back here. I think everyone saw a lot of good things from Rashad White last year. He was a maniac. I think you'd take Rashad White. Like Ethan could sneak up and take it. Like Ethan could easily take him there too, instead of Laporta, Rashad White. But yeah, I think I think that's how it's gonna play out. Um, okay. What is, you know what? I'm gonna change my picks here. I don't think Ethan picks Laporta. I just, the three lines doesn't make any sense. There's no way you would take all the same buys. I think Ethan goes Rashad White here. Rashad White. Sorry, Miranda, if you were thinking about taking him there. Um, so now Galigo is sitting here. Who did I have Galigo taking? Who did Galigo just take? Oh, Galigo took Rashad White. Okay. Um, fuck. Okay, so I think Galigo's sitting here. I don't think he takes Laporta. I think he knows he needs to go running back here. So next best available running back, I think he goes Joe Mixon. Solid. He's going to be in a very high scoring offense. Plenty of touches on the ground, in the air. Solid pick there. So Mirando, I honestly don't know who the hell I just had you pick. I forget already. Um, so you need to go. So you got two stud receivers. Do you go Sam Laporta? Like, I don't know how you feel about him. Do you complete your receiving core? I just can't see you picking a Laporta here. So I think you're looking down the line, so you can take DJ Moore. Could take DJ Moore. You could take Nico Collins. Do you take DK Metcalf? Do you take Waddle? Cooper Cup? Could you go Cooper Cup here? Ooh. I think you go high scoring offense. I think you end up taking Nico Collins here. I don't think you like Caleb. I don't think you like Caleb enough to take him. So we are back to Nihil. So Nihil still got Brees Hall. Okay, so he's got his two running backs. So I think Nihil looks receiver here. I think he goes back to his old buddy right here. You, Michael Pittman, automatic 7 catches a game at least, and he gets Brees right here. Squad's looking good. All right, back to Mirando. What is Mirando gonna do here? Obviously, Mirando is not going receiver here. I think he's looking down the line. He's like, all right, I need a fucking running back here. And I think he goes with James Cook. Because, hear me out, I think James Cook, he was good last year, but they finally found out at the end of the year that they needed to run the ball. Um, and he had games where he was over 100, it felt like every game. They don't have that many weapons. He has to be their focal point almost now, besides Allen. So I think he's in line for a big year, I think. All right, so we are back to Galigo. So Galigo's got 2 running backs. Still got Achane and Mixon, so he's got AJ Brown and Devontae Adams. And I think Galigo's like, you know what, fuck it. Let's try DJ Moore. New QB, let's run it. Ethan's sitting here. All right. Oh, what does Ethan do here? All right. Ethan is either going Cooper Kupp right here, or he goes DK right here. Now, I think Ethan's looking at this. If Ethan will actually think about it instead of impulsing it, I think Ethan sits here and he's like, okay, would I rather have Metcalf? I don't think Ethan's not taking Waddle. There's no shot he takes Waddle here. I think Ethan sits here, but you know what? No, I don't think he can do it. I just don't. Laporta's still here. I don't see you taking Laporta. If you were crazy enough, maybe you are crazy enough to take Laporta here, but you would have 3 buys all in the same week from your top 4 players, so I don't think you would do it. I think Ethan seeing Cup is slowly becoming the 2, and Puka's kind of like he's risen. When you look at Seattle, Lockett's still aging. DK's the clear number 1. I think Ethan goes DK. I think DK's got more upside. So I'm sitting here now and I'm like, okay, do I take Laporta? Do I want a tight end? Um, do I want Jalen Waddle? Mm. Do I want Cup? Mm. Do I want Stephon Diggs? I still believe I'm going with Cooper Cup here. Going with Cooper Cup. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I think Andrew's sitting here now. He's looking at big plays. He's got a running back. He's got Montgomery and Taylor. He's got his tight end. He's got a decently, I mean, to be fair, Drake London is easily their number 1 receiver. So he should honestly have every target. I don't think Andrew was a big Jalen Waddle fan. I think Andrew's looking at explosive offenses. think he takes Stephon Diggs right here. Why not? If Cup wasn't there, I'm taking Diggs. I'm risking it more on the offenses that they're playing in. So I think Brett's sitting here. I don't think Brett would go Waddle either. I don't think Brett's a huge. Maybe you are. Like, I just can't see you picking him with um Devontae Smith sitting right here. I think you like Devontae Smith. I think you picked Devontae Smith. Um, Now Japes. You know what? I take that back. Yeah, actually, no, I'm keeping that. Keeping it. Keeping it. Oh, this is tough. I think Brett takes Laporta. Fuck it. Brett goes Sam Laporta. He gets the number one ranked tight end. He had the most touchdowns for tight ends last year. He's been sitting there. He's ranked right now at 24. Brett's getting him at 37. So Japes is sitting here. So Japes got Puka, Jefferson, Jacobs, Mahomes. So he could go receiver again if he wants. He could go running back. Um, I think Japes goes with Waddle. Wait, did I sell everything? Oh my God, did I just sell everything? Did I? Oh my God, I'm a moron. I'm a moron. I'm a moron. Did I actually forget Pacheco? Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. This is why I fucking hate this shit. Okay. These will be quick though. I already know what I'm gonna do. So I think Ethan goes Rashad White. Gleego's gonna take Pacheco. Um, Mirando. All right, let's go back. I think Mirando goes Joe Mixon here. Nihil. Who did I have you take? Hmm. So you've got Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, DJ Moore, Breece Hall. Okay, all right, we're back on track now. Here we go. Mirando goes. Nico Collins. Gallego sitting here. He's looking. I don't think he goes Sam Laporta. Hmm. So Galeo's got two running backs, so he can go receiver here. I think Gallego goes Michael Pittman. Ethan goes. So this is where Ethan could go Laporta. I think Ethan goes to Metcalf. I'm gonna go Cup. Andrew's gonna go Steph Diggs. I think Brett goes Laporta. All right, so we're back. So I fucked that up. All right. Um, all right, so Japes is sitting here. He's gonna get someone he always trades for, or he ends up trading. And I think he picks Waddle. He's got Jefferson, Waddle, and Puka, Josh Jacobs, and Mahomes. Evan sitting here. This is where Evan goes James Cook. Oh no, he can't. Evan's got to go Lamar. McGill's gonna end up trading. He's gonna end up regretting trading me Devontae Smith. So he takes Devontae Smith right here on a back-to-back. Um, he's gonna go Stroud. Evan's gonna go with James Cook right here. Nobody get mad at me for fucking that up. I fucked it up. All right, so back to Japes. So Japes has Puka, Jefferson, and Waddle. Those are his receivers. He's got Jacobs, he's got Mahomes. So he can either go running back or flex. But I think Japes is gonna be a pussy, fucking D-bag. He's gonna be looking down the line and he's gonna go, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. I'm taking Alvin Kamara, who was fucking unbelievable last year. Fuck you, Miranda, for not trading me him. So Japes is he's got Mahomes, Josh Jacobs, and Kamara, and then he's got Jefferson, Puka, and Waddle. I think he's sitting happy right there. Um, Brett's sitting here with Bijan. So Bijan and Kyron. So good running backs. He's got Josh Allen. He's got Laporta. He's got Ayuk. So I think Brett right here goes with. I think Brett takes T. Higgins right here over Amari Cooper. I think Brett's gonna lean. Who has the better quarterback? Burrow's better than Watson or whoever the fuck's there. Or Flacco. Or Flacco's not even there. Flacco's on the Colts. Um, So now Andrew's sitting here with Jonathan Taylor and David Montgomery. He's got his tight end, he's got Kelsey, he's got London, Diggs. So Andrew needs to go probably receiver, and I think he's looking down the line. He's like, there's only one good receiver left for this part. I think he goes Amari Cooper. Still the number one receiver. His production at the second half of last year was actually ridiculous. Um, so I think that's where Andrew goes. So now I'm sitting here with Jamar and Cup, my two receivers. I got Etienne and Hurts. So I could go either way. And I like, honestly, I think I go Kenneth Walker here. I liked how he ended the year last year. I go Kenneth Walker here. That's what I'm going. I'm okay with that pick. All right, so Ethan's sitting here, so he's got Gibbs and Rashad White. I think he's happy with that. He's got Amon-Ra Metcalf. All right, so where does Ethan go here? I don't think Ethan goes quarterback just yet. I think it's too early for him. Seeing how he ended the year, honestly, um, hmm, I think Ethan goes with Zay Flowers. Stock has risen really good. Galigo is now sitting here. He's got his three receivers. All right, ready, Galigo? Galigo, just hear me out. You know who I'm gonna say right here. You're probably not gonna take him, but hear me out. He's on a new team. He's got a rookie quarterback, so they're gonna rely on him. And I think people saw how he should actually be used like he was in the playoffs. I think Galigo faces his demons right here, and he goes with Sir Aaron Jones, the Aaron Jones. Um, so now we got Mirando sitting here. He's got three good receivers. He's got Joe Mixon. Um, I think Mirando's just gonna settle here, and I think he goes with Mark Andrews. Yes, Mark Andrews is still there. His stock is not how it used to be, but I see him still producing. So Nihil is sitting here. I already know he's going to Anthony Richardson right here. He's going back to him. Um, so now that AR is gone, looking down the line, I don't think you go Pickens. I think Nihil loves his just have it. I think Nihil likes the idea of having three running backs, but you know what? Yeah, he does. Zeke's gone. I know he was a huge fan of having Zeke. He goes from Andre. They're still going to produce. He's got three running backs now. So now Mirando's sitting here. I would say Tank Dell, but you already have Nico, so I don't think you would go Nico. I mean Tank Dell. You do need a running back, but there's not a lot to pick from. So I think you go back to Terry. Jaden Daniels. He's got Jaden Daniels now. So I think that's what you're gonna look at. You've always seen the potential for him. And you're sitting there, you're like, okay, flex is open. Why the fuck would I not take him there? Um, so I think Galigo now is looking. So he's got Galigo's perfect right now. He's got AJ Brown, Adams, Pittman. He's got his two running backs. And honestly, I think Galigo sees him sitting there and he goes, he's still there. He's still in a high-powered offense. I'm going George Kittle. So now Galigo's got all three receivers, he's got both of his running backs, and now he's got a tight end. Um, so Ethan's got all three receivers. He's got his two running backs. So I think Ethan's gonna look. Hmm. What does Ethan do here? Does Ethan go? I think Ethan goes quarterback here. I think Ethan takes Joe. Sixth round, still there. I think Ethan goes Joe Burrow right here. So Ethan's got all three receivers, he's got both of his running backs. Now he's got a quarterback that should be healthy this year. He does have Chase. He does have T. Higgins back. So I'm sitting here and I'm in a tough spot right here because Andrew's gonna take whoever I do not take right here. Actually, Andrew could go. Ooh, oh, I don't know who to take. I'm taking him. I can't do it. I gotta take Christian Kirk. All right, is that the move? Oh, who's projected more? I gotta look. Head into week one, just out of curiosity. Come on, the hell. I don't know. I'm scared now. I gotta take Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk, there's no Ridley now. He's back. He's the focal point. He is the focal point for the receiving core. But does Andrew's in a tough spot right here? Because Andrew could say, haha, like I ended up with Keenan Allen right here. Or does Andrew look at this and he goes, Zamir White's there, and he's right under him with James Conner. Nah, Andrew's going Keenan Allen. He's gonna tell me to fuck off. He's got four receivers, one in the flex. He's probably sitting there. He's like, I got Montcalm coming up. I don't need it. So now Brett's here. Brett has got Kyron. So Brett could go. Brett's probably looking receiver here. Maybe. Oh, 100% Brett. Take Dell. Take Dell. Definitely taking Tank Dell there. So now Japes is up. Japes has got Jefferson, Puka, Waddle. He's got Jacobs and Kamara. So Japes is sitting here. What's Japes thinking here? What could Japes be thinking in this spot? Still got a flex open. I don't think you would take, I don't think you're sold on Pickens that much. I don't think you're sold on Pickens. I don't think you're sold on Malik Neighbors. I feel like you're gonna look at the offenses. Mm, I think at this spot, you're gonna see him sitting there. I don't think you would take Trey McBride, honestly, either. You know what? I think you would take James Conner here. I think you've liked him, and he should be good this year again with their offense healthy. I think that's a good pick. Evans sitting here. He needs a running back again. Does he go Pickens? Evan could go Pickens here. All right, so Evan's looking sitting here. I think Evan goes with Raheem Mostert. Son of a bitch. Evan goes Raheem Mostert right there. Everyone's always going to question him going into the year until something happens, and then he's RB1 again. All right, McGill. I honestly, McGill, I can't see you picking Pickens. I don't think you would pick I think you would pick Pickens before, and yeah, you know what? I think you go Pickens here. Yeah, back around. I think you see the tight end sitting there. I think Brett's going to be in your ear. Trey McBride. I mean, they have him ahead of Mark Andrews and Kittle. I just don't see McBride is good. Brett knows McBride's good, but people here will not pick McBride over Mark Andrews and Kittle. I don't see it. He is ranked ahead of them, but I don't see you guys doing that. Um, so Evan, Evan's gonna reach. It's not gonna sound like a reach, but he's all the way down at 77. Like he's ranked at 77. Evan's gonna take, everyone say it with me, Calvin Ridley. All right, so Japes is back up. This is where the draft kind of gets. We got Malik Neighbors sitting here. I don't know if you would pick him. You're not going to go running back here. But Malik Neighbors is one of the highest. He actually is the highest left, him and Kyler. But I think you're going to look down a little bit and be like, I got to take him. And this is where you take Hollywood um, with the Chiefs. Big playability with Mahomes. Um, Yeah. All right, so Brett's back up. Brett could still use another running back. I think Brett's looking here. He sees Zamir White. He sees Najee. Sees Swift. I think Brett goes DeAndre Swift right here. Rookie quarterback. They gotta go. They're gonna lean on the run game. That's why they went out and paid him. Swift's pretty good in the pass game too. And Zamir White ends up falling back to Andrew. Let's see. So now I'm up and I'm sitting here thinking I got my three receivers, I got my two running backs, I got my QB. Do I see a flex that I like? Honestly, not really. So I think I honestly just go back to my guy, Dalton Kincaid. Yeah, go with my guy Dalton there. Ethan's back up. Ethan's honestly got everything besides a tight end. I don't know if he'll. Hmm. Let's see. I think Ethan finds a diamond in the rough. I didn't even see him. I don't even know how he's that far down. Ethan's gonna spot him. Jordan Addison. Why is he's down at 85? Why is he 85? Um, like this is what I mean. Like the mocks are gonna shift. Um, Glee goes up, so he's got Adams. He's got three receivers, two running backs, a tight end. I think once they see Ethan starting to look down, people are going to start to look down, and that's where people are going to spot some diamonds here. Hmm. I think Galigo goes Najee Harris right here. Did end up playing well. Um, and then Miranda's up. He still needs another running back, but there's nothing crazy right now. I think Miranda's content going Brock Purdy here. So now we got Nihil. Nihil's got to go receiver. I still don't think he's going to pick Malik Neighbors. I think Nihil goes with Chris Godwin. And then back around, he's going to take Rashee Rice, who's going to be suspended. Also, Miranda, I know if you have the chance, you're going to pick him. Um, I'm just looking, you already have four receivers. I don't think it would make sense right there. And then back to Mirando. Malik Neighbors is still there. I don't think you pick him. I think you see the diamond in the rough ranked at 90. I don't know if he'll be 90, but you see Tony Pollard and you're like, why the fuck not at this point? So that could end up being a fucking huge steal. What else do we have? Just wanted to make sure it's still recording. Galigo's sitting here, so he's got three running backs. Could use a QB. I think Galigo goes QB here. I think he takes Kyler. Ethan, so Ethan's got two running backs. He's got four receivers. He's got a quarterback. So Ethan could go tight end here. And I think Ethan does go tight end here. Another one where ooh, I think Ethan likes him though. I think Ethan goes Evan Ingram. At least five catches a game. Like, so now I'm up. Where do I go? I'm not picking Malik Neighbors. You know what? I take that back. Hold on. I'm reversing again. Sorry. Everyone can tell me to go fuck off. Miranda's gonna look at the stack. And Dak actually is ranked higher. Dak. Chris Godwin. Rashee Rice. He will be suspended. So Japes, get ready for Hollywood. Back to Mirando. Who did I have Mirando taking? Pollard. Yeah, I still think he takes Pollard. Tony Pollard. So I think Galigo honestly goes. I think Galigo goes Kyler. The rushing ability. If he's healthy, he's gonna get points. Ethan is gonna take Evan Ingram. I'd be content with that. So now I'm up. And I'm not really sold on a lot of people. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take Zach Moss here. Risky pick, but starting running back for Cincinnati now. Andrew's gonna take. Andrew's gonna take Jordan. Oh no, Andrew has to take Montgomery. Mont. That's a good pick. Brett's gonna take. I mean, Brett's gonna see him still sitting there and be like, I don't know why you guys just wouldn't pick him. Malik Neighbors. What's he ranked? Malik Neighbors is ranked 55. God. Maybe I just don't like the team that he's on. Um, so we got Japes back up. Oh, where do you go? Tight end still there? Oh, Japes. Japes is gonna run the money. New QB, Kyle Pitts. Why not? Why the hell not? Um, all right, let's see. Evans back up. Evan doesn't really need. Evan could use another running back or a tight end. I think Evan takes a chance here. Goes Nick Chubb, ranked down at 91. I think Evan runs the table on Nick Chubb. McGill back up. McGill's looking good, complete, which is why I think McGill looks and goes with. I feel like I just saw someone. I think McGill will go with. This is tough. McGill's gonna go with D Hop, and then Brian Robinson Jr. Antonio Gibson's gone. You know what? Take that back. McGill is gonna take a chance. Austin Eckler. He's gonna take a chance on it. He's gonna go back to him. We got Evan back up. Still needs a tight end, but honestly, there's not a lot to pick from for tight end. I don't think, like, I think at this point you would just wait until if they fell on you. I think Evan goes Jaden Reed. Japes back up. What does Japes need? Japes could go for another receiver here. I think Japes goes Tyler Lockett, Mr. Reliable, all the way down in the ninth round. Um, Brett's still got Kyron coming up, so now Brett's just gonna fill in. Like, can you? Yeah, so like it's only offensive players. Um, okay, so Brett's gonna look here. Probably fill out, so he's already got. Yeah, Brett can honestly go anywhere. I think Brett pisses me off with this pick. Don't do it, Brett. Brett goes Rome, Dunze. Andrew goes Jordan Love. What do I need? I mean, I could use another receiver probably. And I'm gonna go out on a limb actually and go with Lad McConkey. Laddie boy. They have no receivers. He's their only receiver and he's a slot guy, so I gotta take him. Ethan goes. Ethan can basically fill out here. I think Deontay Johnson in a new spot, Carolina, he's the number one. I think that Bryce Young will get better. Galigo. Galigo's got everything. No. I'm running out of. Hold on, I'm gonna look on this too. I run out at 100. I think Galigo goes with Brian Robinson here. Mirando goes with Jalen Warren. Nihil does not have a tight end still. I don't think he's gonna push it either, honestly. Hmm. What I think Nihil does go tight end here with David Njoku. Actually, you know what? No. It's gonna go Dallas Goedert. And then on the back to back, he's gonna go with I don't know who I've missed. Portland Sutton. Mirando's back up. He's got everything too. Miranda goes Javante. Three running backs in a row. Gligo. Still got Achan. Uh, Gligo's probably gonna go receiver here. Gligo goes Jacoby Myers. Ethan goes Christian Watson. Or does he go? Yeah, I think Ethan takes Christian Watson. Come on. Um, I like. I take a chance maybe on Mike Williams if he plays. Uh, Back to Andrew at 10. What's Andrew seeing here? Andrew goes Zeke. Brett goes Gus. Japes has got everything too. Let's wrap it up with these last couple picks. This is painful as it gets to the end. See, this is crazy because Herbert. Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna talk. Herbert has completely like fallen off like all the charts. Herbert has completely fallen off everything. They got no receivers. Their number one backs, Gus Edwards and Jim Harbaugh, is a run heavy coach. So if anyone's gonna be like, well, Justin Herbert is still there. Okay, well, okay, he doesn't have a good team. Like they're trash. You can take them. I don't think Nihil would take Justin Herbert over AR going into this year. I think Ethan would still pick Burrow over him. I honestly think Miranda would take over. I don't know. I don't see Herbert. I don't see it. He's not on a good team. All right, Jeeps, where are we going with these last picks? Believe it or not, there are some It's actually a tight end there that I don't know how he got down there. I think Evan takes him right here. Hawkinson, how the hell is he still there? And then McGill with the final pick. Hmm. I think McGill goes Xavier Worthy, first round pick from the Chiefs. God damn. Okay, there are definitely a lot of people that did not get drafted that are going to get drafted. I went by the rankings. I don't know. Like, look at this. Obviously, Rogers is still there. Herbert's still there. T-Law. Gabe Davis could be big. Jerry Jeudy. Romeo Dobbs. Brian Thomas Jr. Raheed Shaheed. A lot of people there. Can't pick everyone, and I can't see that far ahead on everything. So I'll probably get crucified for this. Fuck you guys. Um, but hopefully, like the first couple rounds were actually like legit. Like after like maybe the sixth round, it gets shaky. Um, but honestly, the first couple rounds I actually feel pretty good on. I did fuck up a couple times. I forgot certain people, like the Pacheco one. So okay, well, that was the way too early mock. We'll do another one by then. Peace out.